Good afternoon. Glad you could join us this afternoon. Let us go to the Lord in prayer as we begin our ceremony. Let us pray. Father in heaven, we praise you for who you are, and we thank you for this day as we gather for this special time. We ask your blessing upon all who are here as we celebrate the history of our school by reflecting on the many leaders who have blessed us with their vision and guidance in pursuing our mission to develop young men into positive and godly adults. Today we celebrate the service and commitment of Colonel Wheeler Baker as he completes his tenure as president of Hargrave. We thank you for his dedication and strength and leadership that he has provided over these many years. We pray that he will always be remembered for his genuine concern for Hargrave and for the lives that he has influenced through the years. Be with him and Lynn as they begin a new chapter in their life and guide them in your will. We also pray for General Doyle D. Broom as he takes on the responsibility of president. We thank you for his willingness to serve. We ask that you grant to him godly wisdom and understanding so that he may lead and serve faith. We thank you for his wife, Donna. Pray that you would overshadow her with your grace as she supports him in his new role. This we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Good afternoon. First and foremost, if you could please, if you haven't already done so, silence your cell phones. Appreciate that. Welcome to the change of command as I appoint Hargrave President Dr. Wheeler Baker, Colonel United States Marine Corps, retired as relieved by Brigadier General Doyle D. Broom, Jr., United States Army retired, as Hargrave's 10th president. I would like to open with a special welcome for our chairman of the board, Mr. Ron White, former chairman of the boards, Mr. Ben Davenport, Mr. Dick Dyer, along with other members of the board of trustees and their spouses. I would also like to take this time to provide a special welcome to Mr. Scott Dawson, the Alumni Board President, and all other alumni joining us today. A warm Hargrave welcome to Delegate Don Merritt, who is here with us today, along with Chatham's Mayor Rogers and Parent Council President Joan Keston. I think I saw him welcome you. And other members of the Parent Council that were able to join us today. I'd like to welcome Reverend Charles Warnock from Chatham Baptist Church, Dr. Gary Fountain, head of the school at Chatham Hall, and Ms. Betsy Hunter, Virginia Association of Independent Schools, Director of Accreditation. And certainly, the Hargrave faculty and staff, guests, families, cadets, and friends of Hargrave. Again, welcome today to today's Hargrave Change of Command. Without further delay, I'd now like to introduce Mr. Bob White, Chairman of Hargrave's Board of Trustees, who will share a few remarks as we prepare for the transfer of responsibility. Mr. White.
Well, this is a bitter and sweet moment at the same time. First of all, I'd like to thank Wheeler for his 15 years of service here at Hargrave. If you look in any direction, you can see Wheeler's handprint. Wheeler, thank you for everything for us. And the sweet moment, first of all, I'd like to thank the search committee for doing such an excellent job of recruiting and finding General Don Brown. And Don, we welcome you as the next president of Hargrave. Thank you.
In the military, there's a tradition when transferring command from one commander to another. That tradition is the transfer of the command flag or command pennant. Today, we will transfer the Hargrave flag from Colonel Baker to Brigadier General Broom to signify the change or transfer of command responsibility. At Hargrave, we also have a tradition of transferring the Hargrave saber. Since the time of ancients, men have turned to symbols to represent abstract thoughts. We do so today as we present you with the saber, which represents the powers vested in you as the commanding officer and chief executive officer of this military academy. The saber bears the names of past presidents, including Sanford, Camden, Cosby, and Langford. Accept this as a symbol of your authority granted by the trustees to administer to this academy.
At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Colonel Beck for a few remarks.
Chairman White and other trustees that are present today, the faculty and staff and alumni, distinguished guests, cadets, and friends of Hargrave. It's been a great run. It really has. I look out over the gathered congregation here today, and I see faculty, staff, cadets, parents, members of the Parents Council that we work closely with, other colleagues in the same business, and it makes me reflect on 15 years here, what all we've accomplished. I can also state that we wouldn't have accomplished much without the leadership of the Board of Trustees, and I'd like to thank all of the board that's here, the chairman, past chairman, and current members of the board that have A, put their trust in my leadership, put up with me at times, and set the guidance and the tone to keep the school on a straight path. Not an easy task, and the board has done a magnificent job. I would also be remiss if I didn't recognize, I wish I could recognize every member of our faculty and staff, which is the heart and soul of an independent school. Our faculty is the best in the nation, very dedicated people that work constant hours with the cadets here, proven by our great success that we've had over the past, we graduated our 102nd class last May. It's been really an honor for me to be part of Hargrave's history. But we're not done. We've completed 102 years, and now we've hired Brigadier General Broom, who is the right person to take the helm at Hargrave. And I am convinced, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that General Broom is ready, willing, and dedicated to take Hargrave to the next level. It's a great school. I would tell you, in my mind, it's the best school in the country because of the cadets and the folks we have here. And I've spent a lot of time with General Broom, his wife Donna, and they are really going to be a great fit for Hargrave. And I think Hargrave is going to have a super next 100 years. I wish we could all be here 100 years from now building our time capsule, but unfortunately, I don't think anybody in this room is going to see what's in the time capsule. Well, we know what's in it. It would be fun to reveal it at the time. Well, anyhow, thank you for coming. It's been an honor to be part of this, and I will sincerely miss it. I'm not the type to watch things from the sidelines, but in this case, I will. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, Chairman White, trustees, faculty, staff, parents, council, alumni, distinguished guests, family, cadets, and friends of Hargrave. Thank you for attending today. This is a great change of plans ceremony. It's a great day for the Broom family also, as we're honored to join the Hargrave team. It's a great day also as we recognize the contributions of Wheeler Baker. He has made the long-term viability of Hargrave central for the last 15 years, and also the many cadets that he has touched during his tenure here. On a personal note, I could not have asked for a better turnover than what I've received from Wheeler. He has truly done as much as possible to make this a smooth turnover and to set me up for success, and for that I'm indebted to him. You know, I've always considered myself one of the most fortunate of men. You see, I knew at age 14 that I was supposed to be a soldier in life. The military school experience allowed me to pursue the pathway in life that I was destined to pursue. Later, as I neared the end of my Army career, I knew I wanted to continue serving, and I knew that military school was where I wanted to continue serving. When the opportunity at Hargrave became available, I knew my prayers had been answered. To the faculty, staff, parents, trustees, and cadets, I pledge that I'll work untiringly, and diligently to pursue the long-term success of the Academy and every cadet who enters these doors. To the citizens of Chatham, Don and I are thrilled to be part of your community, and we look forward to being good neighbors. Thank you again for attending today's ceremony. All policies and SOPs currently at Hargrave remain in effect. Thank you.
Join us in prayer. Most gracious Lord, as we conclude this service today, we pray that your blessing would be on this school, its trustees, president, staff members, and teachers, as we continue to care for these young men that you have entrusted to us. Once again, we thank you for the ministry of Colonel Baker and for the blessing that he has been to us and will be to others in the days ahead. Be with us now as we go, and as we reflect upon this event, that we'll be motivated to continue to strive for excellence in our service to you and to each other. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the ceremony today. Please join Colonel Baker up front to wish him fair winds and following seas in his retirement. And please join Brigadier General Broom and his wife Donna in the John D. Smith Student Center for reception in their honor. Thank you and have a great day.